Welcome to Black Holes and Books. We read and we talk about books and we do whatever other little projects I feel like doing, but mostly read. Today, we're going to be talking about my plans for reading in March. Now, a lot of these plans, I'm going to be entirely honest, are kind of a continuation of the books that I started but didn't finish in February. Because I started a lot of books. I think I'm in the middle of 4 or 5 books right now, and I'm a little overwhelmed. So that means the first week of March, at least, I will be very focused on just finishing books. Not starting any, we're just going to be working on finishing books. We're going to start by talking about the ones that I'm in the middle of right now that I'm planning on finishing in March. First up, we have 1984. It was on my February TBR. I'm on page 200-ish. So here. So I've read all of this. I have a little more than 100 pages to go, and I just need to finish it. So it is good. It's a very interesting book. It definitely makes you think, and I am going to be entirely honest. There are some parts of this book that I kind of really don't like, and I did think about DNFing it. I have decided I am going to finish this, though. I think it's important that I do that. I just need to say this really quick, though. I hate reading this book, not necessarily because of the content, but just because, this book is so hard to open. I trained the spine, doing the, where you gradually train it. But it still just has a hard time opening it. And now there's I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. Anyway, there's little marks on the spine from opening it. And I hate breaking spines. If someone else does it, whatever, more power to you. Congratulations, you can actually read your book. I would like to die on the hill of, if a book isn't floppy enough, I will be reading it like this. Anyway, I probably need to get over it. This is a good book. It's interesting. Physically, I hate this book, though. Next book that we need to finish, and it's going to take me a minute, is Dark Age. It was also on my February TBR. I wasn't sure that I would get all the way through it in February, and turns out I was right to wonder about that. Right now, I am on page 155. It's a little bit past part 2 of the book. It's good so far. I feel like now that I know about Pierce Brown's murder hat or death hat of death, whatever it is that he calls it, now every time a character dies, I'm was this planned or was this the hat? Is this just death happening in war, or was this premeditated? Anyway, it's a whole thing. But other than that, people are dying. People are upset. I mean, war's happening. So, But it is good. I'm enjoying it. There you go. I feel like I need to just sit down and, really lock in. Because, this is over the course of, 2 weeks that I've read this much. And I feel like this isn't a book that's really made for, I'm going to read a little now. I'll read a little now. It's more you need to sit down and just dedicate a day or two to really reading this. I just haven't had time to do that. But I think I'm going to make some time to do that. The next book that I need to finish is Persuasion. I have been annotating. You can see, so this is the complete collection. So, we have this much of it. I have been tabbing it a little bit. I think I'm a little bit past halfway. Or maybe I'm not quite to halfway. I don't know. Anyway, I've been reading it. Jane Austen's a great author. So this is a reread, though, which is part of why I've been very slow. It's also my bedtime book, that I just read before going to sleep. Since it's a chill book. This, not a chill book, will keep me up till 3 a.m. This, chill book, can read it for 30 minutes to an hour before bed and then fall asleep afterwards. So it is the before bed book, but it means I read it kind of slow. I am enjoying the reread. And then, 2 more books that I need to finish in March. First one, Royal Assassin. I've been listening to it on audiobook. I thought I would want to read the Farseer trilogy physically, that I would prefer that, because generally my preference is to read books physically, but I am enjoying having them as audiobooks. So while I'm cooking dinner or cleaning or working on projects or whatever, I can just listen to the audiobook and have been finding that I really enjoy that. And I feel like these are good audiobooks. Like the narrator's really good, all of that jazz. Like it's just, I don't know. I'm enjoying listening to that audiobook. I am planning on finishing it. Then the last book that I need to finish, I started it a couple days ago and I'm almost halfway done with it because I don't know, it just feels like a quick read. But anyway, it's Dungeon Crawler Carl, which is so hard to say. But anyway, so far I'm really enjoying it. I think it's very interesting. For anyone who does not know, Dungeon Crawler Carl is a book where aliens come and like destroy all of the buildings on Earth. So everyone who was inside at the time that the aliens came is dead. And Carl happened to be outside. He survived. And so did his ex-girlfriend's cat. And so now him and the cat are in like the dungeon. They're in like level 1, try to make their way down to level 2 before level 1 is like destroyed, because I don't know. There's basically the aliens make it so it's a video game and you have like certain levels of health and you have to go beat these bosses. Anyway, it's a whole thing. He's like leveling up right now, just trying to like, not die pretty much. Again, I feel like this is a very quick and like easy read, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's just a silly book, if that makes any sense. Those are the books that I'm planning on finishing in March. And then we are going to talk about A Short History of Nearly Everything again. I am still not done with it. I told myself in February I wanted to read 150 pages of this. Like, read and annotate 150 pages. Unfortunately, I read like 30 pages. So yeah, nowhere close. So we're going to lower the goal a little bit, but we're still going to have a goal. I am on page 255, chapter 17 right now. My goal is to do like 100 pages maybe. Yeah, so I kind of want to read to like here. Part of the problem with why I didn't get as far is I kind of forgot about it. Life got a little crazy in February. I got super sick. I can make a million excuses. Anyway, for March, we're going to try again. We're going to make it 100 pages so that way it's a little bit more attainable. We'll see how it goes. And then, next book that I want to read in March is The Will of the Many. So Libby had a hold. Since I've started so many books, I suspended the hold for another 2 weeks. So probably around mid-March, I'll pick it up and I'll read The Will of the Many. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to read this book for so long, and Libby's kind of taking forever, which is understandable. It's a very popular book. Everyone wants to read it. It is now my turn to read it, and I will read it soon. After that, we're jumping on everyone's reading Wuthering Heights right now, and so I would like to be included. So I'm going to read Wuthering Heights in March as well. So this was $5. Love that. I don't know a whole lot about what happens in Wuthering Heights. I think I've started a little bit of it before, and I think I read like the first chapter. So really not enough to like have an opinion. I'm super excited. We're going to read Wuthering Heights. Final book for reading in March. Hopefully I can completely read all of this. We have Lightbringer, which as of right now is the last book in the Red Rising series, like all of it. There's another one that's supposed to be coming out. We don't know when, or at least I don't know when. I don't think a release date's been set. But anyway, I need to get this read. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't manage to finish this, but I would like to at least start it, at least get like 100, maybe 200 pages in. That is all for the month of March. I think that'll keep me pretty busy. Again, we're mostly just going to be finishing books. But that's fine. I bit off a bit more than I can chew in February, it would seem, and I started a lot of books, and now I just need to finish them. So I'm less overwhelmed. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you in the next one.